Alright, so the next set of videos is going to be on the van. We've been living in the van now for a year and a half, and there's some things we want to redo. We're not going to change the layout. We're just going to rebuild the cabinets, make our closet a little bit more efficient. And the refrigerator drawer needs to be rebuilt. It's creaking pretty bad, and so we're going to try to redo that and make some other changes. But as far as layout goes, everything's going to stay the same. We like the layout. For us, I don't think we can get any more efficient as far as room and storage, except the cabinet we're going to redo. So let me give you a quick little tour of the van. All right, so I'm sitting in the passenger seat right now, facing back. Both of our seats do swivel. Right now we don't have the driver's side swiveled, but we're just parked in a driveway, a family member. So on down the passenger side is our kitchen. So we got I believe 60 inches of counter space there. We got a double door cabinet on one side and a 3-drawer stack on the other. There's a 16-gallon water tank under the sink, and we carry two 2-gallon Rotopacks for backup and something we can go get water if we had to without moving the van. And that's on a foot pump. We didn't put an electric pump in. We went with the foot pump. We got a 6-gallon gray tank, just one of the 6-gallon water canisters you buy at Walmart. Our diesel heater is mounted underneath there, and you can see the vents, which we kind of need to redo the vent part. But so in there we got light switches, the inverter switch, that's a 3000 watt pure sine wave, the Renogy battery monitor, which we're not currently using right now because we are using a Victron battery monitor that has Bluetooth, and then 12-volt outlet and a USB outlet, double outlet there. Okay, on the driver's side, which this is what we're going to rebuild. That's the first cabinet. There is the refrigerator, which is on a slide out, which really needs to be rebuilt. I'm kind of surprised it lasted this long. But and then we're going to try to put a drawer on the bottom instead of having bins underneath there, and make it a little easier getting stuff in and out. The table's going to stay in the same spot, so that table swivels out, goes up and down. We're going to redo the wall, so all the USB outlets coming out and the outlet down there, the 110 outlet, it's all going to come out and go into the end of the cabinet, unless we change our minds on that. But I think we're going to put it all in the cabinet. That way there's no wires that have to run down the wall on that side of the van. Everything will be just behind the cabinet. We're going to redo the upper cabinet and put a door on it and have shelves instead of the 2 boxes like that, because when you want something out, you got to take everything out of the box to get to whatever's in the bottom, and it's always in the bottom. And hopefully we can clean this whole countertop up where nothing gets stored on top of the counter. Everything has a spot. All right, so the cabinet there beside it is our bathroom / closet / kitchen storage, more kitchen storage. So at the bottom is a cassette toilet. So we're going to try to build it where it's on a piece of plywood that has casters, wheel casters on the bottom, so we can just roll it back in instead of having to lift it in and out. And then above that we'll have a little shelf to just give separation, and then we'll have our hanging clothes, and then that hopefully will leave us enough room for 2 shelves, with one being tall enough to store a Instapot. We have a small Instapot, tea kettle for the gas stove, and we'll hopefully be able to put our new gas stove up there, and and towels and stuff, because right now everything is kind of just shoved in behind there, the towels. Because this cabinet is just a store-bought cabinet, so we just put it in to where it would fit. We didn't trim it to fit because we would have to cut so much off of it, and and it was set so far back, and so it's kind of hard when you get to the top there. So that's our main thing, is to rebuild the driver's side there, and then paint the rest, everything else. We never did paint anything. Been in it for a year and a half and haven't painted anything. And we might be putting get rid of these boxes, which is all of our clothes, and go put doors on and then just have an extra shelf in there, have like 2 shelves, and see if that would work better. And then just basically paint. So with all that, so we'll do about a day of deconstruction, a day on the wall and kind of laying everything out, and then a day of arguing. So hopefully we can get it done in 4 or 5 days, and get back on the road a little bit.